Okay, when you're doing operations with scientific notation, you just take the the numerical parts, multiply them together. 8.1 times 9 is 72.9. And then you take the powers of 10, multiply them together. 10 to the negative 4 times 10 to the negative 6. Well, 10 to the negative 4th is 1 over 10 to the 4th. And 10 to the negative 6th is 1 over 10 to the 6th. What's 10 to the 4th times 10 to the 6th? Hopefully you realize that's 10 to the 10th. 1 over 10 to the 10th is 10 to the negative 10th. Now a shortcut would have been just to add those two exponents, negative 4 and negative 6. So we have 72.9 times 10 to the negative 10th. But we've got to convert that to scientific notation. So it's going to be 7.29 times, well, this number here has the decimal getting moved 10 times to the left. Well, here I've already got it moved 1 time to the left compared to this number. So to be equal, I would only have to move the decimal here 9 times to the left to end up in the same place that it would be when I move this one 10 times to the left. Now, same thing with a division problem. Here we've got 5.4 divided by 1.8. That's 3. 10 to the negative 5th divided by 10 to the negative 2. 10 to the negative 5th is 1 over 10 to the 5th. If I'm dividing that by 1 over 10 squared, dividing by a fraction, that's 1 over 10 to the 5th multiplied by the reciprocal of what you're dividing by, multiplied by 10 squared over 1. So I get 10 squared over 10 to the 5th. What's 10 squared over 10 to the 5th? 10 times 10 over 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 2 of those 10s cancel out. You're left with a 1 in the numerator. So we've got 1 over 10 cubed. 1 over 10 cubed is 10 to the negative 3. So it's 3 times 10 to the negative 3. It's already in scientific notation because you've only got one digit 3 in front of the decimal point, which is right there. Now the shortcut to get the negative 3, 10 to the negative 5th, divided by 10 to the negative 2. When you're dividing, you subtract the exponents. Look, 2 minus 5 gave me an exponent of negative 3. Well, that's the same as negative 5 minus negative 2. Will give you negative 3. Same deal here. You've got 5 that's being cubed. That's 5 times 5 times 5. You've got 10 to the negative 8th that's being cubed. Use your exponent rules. Well, 10 to the negative 8th is 1 over 10 to the 8th. If you cube that, you've got that multiplied by itself 3 times. So that's 1 over 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 8th. That's 10 to the 24th. 1 over 10 to the 24th is 10 to the negative 24th times 10 to the negative 24th. The quick shortcut would have been just to multiply those exponents. But if you forget the rules, if you understand what the negative exponent means, you can figure it out without memorizing the rules. So, but we need the scientific notation, so we need 1.25 times 10 to the something power. Well, taking 125 and moving the decimal 24 times to the left. Here I've already moved it twice to the left, so I've only got to move it 22 more times to the left to be the same number.